No,
Oh,
not. Can you hear me?
yeah, I could hear you. Let's
Look
see.
at that. It looks like the microphone's on Squidward's mouth too, man. People are gonna be like, "Yo, what's up with the guy in the background?" I don't even want to move my laptop anymore. Everything keeps getting disconnected. Que no me digas que no. ¿Y la música, my brother? ¿A dónde está la música de Harry Frost? Oh, yo, you want me to start crying already, bro?
Uh,
I'm gonna start crying already.
yeah, yeah. We're gonna get sensitive in this episode, bro.
Yeah, this is how you gonna start it, man. Like, bro, I feel mad hurt, bro. Then how you this is a setup, bro?
Are you
Damn,
stupid?
bro. Making me think about my exes, bro.
Oh my god, yo, this is hilarious. What's going on, everybody? Oh, don't tell me. Let's see. That's why I was gonna stick to the punta, tia.
Why? What happened?
Okay, I just don't want
Just
Facebook
switch it
to.
up, bro.
I don't want
Oh,
Facebook to copyright me.
oh,
Yeah.
oh.
Yep. Let's see.
I'm gonna have a little. I'm gonna have
¿Cómo
a pop quiz.
estamos? Yes. Aquí estamos en vivo. Fun conversations with Sensation. I got my bro Kino G.
Yes, sir.
Para la gente que le gusta escuchar buenas historias. Buenas historias combinadas con un poquito de pendejadas. This is your show. We're going to talk about a little bit of everything, but today we're going to keep with the part two, baby. Part two from yesterday. This time, I'm going to have my brother with me.
Buenas historias combinadas con pendejadas. That's perfectly said, bro. Oh my god, that's so funny.
Share the video.
Buenas historias combinadas con pendejadas.
So, you already know the vibe, baby.
Damn.
Vamos a continuar. We're going to get started in about a minute. So, everybody
Yeah.
share the video real quick.
Yeah, get your cups in a minute too. Cause I'm gonna do the same thing.
Facts. Get them cups ready, baby. My sweet tea, my ice melted, but it's all good. It's all good, though. Yes, aquí estamos, aquí estamos. ¿Cómo estamos todo el mundo? Yes, share the video. Yes. Saludos a todo el mundo. Y vamos a comenzar. Yes, yes. Aquí estamos en vivo. All right, everybody. Bienvenidos. Welcome to episode number 2, part 2 of yesterday's topic. Bienvenidos todo el mundo al episodio número 2, parte 2 del tema de ayer. Ayer estamos hablando sobre expectativas contra realidad de una relación y de cuando uno sale en su primera cita. So
What?
yesterday we spoke about expectations versus reality when you go on your first date and on relationships. So basically, where we left off yesterday, right, was asking people about um if you were to go on a date, what is your expectations on your first date? What do you expect? Do you have certain expectations from somebody? Like, do you when you walk in the date, what do you expect? Expectations on your first date. What do you... So, real quick, let's start off with my brother though. Yo, bro, I know yesterday
Oh
you told us
damn.
a funny ass story about when you went on a date about the steak, about the girl with the steak.
Uh-huh,
You,
uh-huh, uh-huh. Can you
I,
hear
I,
me?
I'm pretty sure some people still wanna hear the ending of that story because that story was funny as fuck. So, how did that date end?
You know what's crazy though? You said the one with the steak, right?
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, bro, from the snippet of yesterday, it was somebody else's story.
Oh.
That's what I was telling you. It was a story that I heard from somebody else. But they probably didn't hear that part at the beginning yesterday. But it was a story that my uncle Carl told me. But he's not here. But anyway, pretty much it was a ratchet girl that got taken to an expensive restaurant where she couldn't even pronounce the name of the food that she was trying to order.
Okay.
So she wanted the most expensive steak on the menu, which is, most restaurants is filet mignon or whatever, depending. But the way she pronounced it was filet mignon. Making a long story short, she was like, "Can I get a filet mignon?" And then he was trying to correct her, like, "Yo, that's not how you say it. It's like filet mignon." And like, she was just so like adamant about it, and she was arguing with him and the waiter that is filet mignon. So, making a long story short, you can't take ratchet people to nice restaurants, man, because it's embarrassing. That's highly embarrassing.
I agree. Like,
And to put the cherry on top, there's some steaks that you're not supposed to like put seasoning on it or ketchup. Guess what she did? She added ketchup to the filet mignon. She added the
she had a
ketchup.
ketchup.
She added some ketchup.
Oh no, bro. No, bro.
She added some ketchup, bro. She added some ketchup, man.
Oh my god, yo.
She added
She
some
didn't know about
ketchup.
the A1.
Bro, like even like steaks like that, like restaurants like that, like Roof Chris, bro, you're not even supposed to ask for like A1. Like
Yeah,
you're
there's
supposed
more.
to you're supposed to eat the meat like pause, like the way they serve the way they serve it, you know what I'm saying? Like you're going to an expensive restaurant to like eat that quality meat.
Pause.
Pause. So you know what I'm saying? So like there's no A1 sauce, there's no ketchup, there's no mayo. You're not supposed to be adding extra shit to that good quality steak.
I agree.
But but it's embarrassing when you take people like that to these type of places. They don't know how to eat
Like,
or the proper etiquettes.
nah, honestly, bro, like that type of situation, if it would have happened to me, where like I go on a date, of my first date with a person, and this person is like mad bougie. Like, to be honest, like, I don't know, like, I don't consider myself a bougie guy, so like I'm a down to earth dude, like looking good and feeling good has nothing to do with being bougie. Bougie is more of an attitude and a personality more than like what you could present.
Yeah.
For instance, you could have money, right? You could have money, you could be rich, but you don't have to be bougie. I see, like, for instance, who's a celebrity? That guy, Adam Sandler. Adam Sandler, I'm pretty sure he's a millionaire, but he's not
Yeah.
bougie. But he could afford pretty much almost any restaurant in the world. He got that type of money.
You can still see Adam Sandler wearing chancletas and like regular ass fucking clothes. You know who else is like that? Jim Carrey.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, bro. And the guy from Medea, what's his name?
Medea.
Yeah, the guy that plays Medea, Tyler
Bro,
Perry.
Tyler Perry.
Yeah, he got his own fucking studio in Georgia, but you don't see him rocking all this jewelry, being extra. You get it? He literally got bread, like real, like real bread. And you don't see him doing all the extra stuff.
You gotta be conservative, man. That's how you save your money and whatnot. Especially if you touch that type of money. But some people don't understand that.
Keanu Reeves, another one. Keanu Reeves, humble as fuck, you know. But that shows that sometimes like bouginess is literally a mentality, a mindset. So I
For
feel
real.
like only because you bougie doesn't mean you got it like that. You could just be pretending a lifestyle that you wish you had. You know, that's just my when it comes to that word bougie. That's how I see it. You know, don't get me wrong.
Bougie.
There's some people that really do have that type of bread and are bougie. That's great, but most
Bougie,
people, Mhm,
aka high maintenance.
exactly. So how do you feel about dating bougie women, bro?
I've done it all my life, bro.
You done it? What?
I've done it all my life, pretty much. Nah,
Like,
I wouldn't say they bougie, but they were, the females I dated in that type of category were like just sophisticated. They upkept themselves. They were seen as bougie, but they were not bougie that all the time. But that's it.
Okay. Me personally, I don't think that like how can I explain it? You should test people on the first date. There's different ways to test people on the first date. I feel like one of the ways of testing somebody on the first date is by the place that you take them. For instance, like me, I took my wife on our first date. I took her to McDonald's. The reason why I took her to McDonald's because I wanted to see her reaction. I wanted to see what will come out of her mouth, if she will care about going to McDonald's or if she will care more about being with me. You know, like if she will care about the moment or if she cares about the place. Don't get me wrong, those type of things are important, but I feel that it shouldn't be on the first date. Sometimes you gotta like see where a person's mindset is at before you show them who you really are. Because some people like you gold diggers, bro. Some people are, some females are gold diggers. So if they go and they be like, oh, this nigga took me to McDonald's, this nigga mad cheap. How does she know that you cheap? How does she know that you broke? Because that's the first thing that they say. Oh, this nigga broke. But how do they know that? Only because you took them to McDonald's. So it's like you might not be broke, bro. You just see it with her mindset is that, and then right there, once she be like with that stupid shit, like, oh, that nigga broke. Okay, a la verga, deuces, cut her off. Cause I know that I'm not broke, but I just want to see how she feels about it.
Oh, let me tell you a story, bro. Like there was this chick, man. She wanted me to go. I was like, yo, we could go to Arby's. We could go to the bowling alley. Meet up for the first time. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? This girl said, nah, you can pick me up. You can take me to Longhorn Steakhouse or you can take me to Ruth Chris. What? Come on, bro. Talk about being considerate or being considerate for the first date or, trying to see what that person is about on the first date. And the person is already expecting you to take them to a 5-star restaurant, especially when you don't know them, bro.
Honestly, bro, that definitely would have not worked with me.
I said no. I
Al
said,
bar.
yo, I was like, nah, you bugging. I'm over here trying to go like on a little like, go-kart racing, play a little bit of mini golf, get to know each other, do fun activities, man.
Facts.
But, you know, all she wanted to do is just go to a fancy ass restaurant. And it's boring when you just go out to eat nowadays. I find that boring myself personally. Like, yo, take me out fishing. That should be my first date. You know what I'm saying? Like, going out to eat, that shit is old now. That shit's mad old. Nobody.
Yeah, you trying to drop some bread on the first date. Do
No,
you
I'm
mi-
not.
do you mind dropping some bread on the first date though? Like,
Damn. Like the first time of me ever knowing that person, because like I told you, most of my experiences I already like knew the person prior, or we didn't really start as dating. But like, if I'm just really meeting you from the
yeah.
small times I had as an experiences from that, no,
Okay. So good. So on the first, let's say she's brand new, a complete stranger to you, you're not gonna drop that much bread on the first date.
nope.
All right, cool. So I mean, why like okay, so what could be something that will make you want to drop some bread though? Like what would make Kino G drop some bread on the first day? What's something that would lead you to do that?
Mm, on the first date. I guess it depends how long we've been talking prior to that, and the that that bond we've created before that date. Depending on that, honestly, like yo, okay, I'm really feeling this person. Like I really want to, treat her super right because I really see more than just dating right now and doing a couple of things. No, if I see more future wise with this person, yeah, I'll probably like go all out if I really feel like this person is really the one for me, type shit.
Okay.
Like deep
And
down in the heart, but something has to be kind of established before that first date for me to feel that way. It's just not like, oh, off rip, first time we haven't really spoken like that. Nah.
qué tal que si ella te llama, oh, vos sos un quebrado, o algo así?
What?
Que tus bolsillos están rotos.
Anda volados. Anda volados, maje. Tú sí está roto. Vos champeadora, como dicen los dominicanos. Get the fuck out of here, bro. I don't give a fuck. What is that
En,
supposed to make me feel bad? Like, yo, oh damn. Like,
en,
you a hoe.
and okay, okay, bro. How would you view the chick if she wanna like smash on the first day?
I respect her for that.
Oh, yes. So
Because not a lot of females like to admit that when they just about that one thing. There's not a lot. Like sometimes deep down in reality, they just want to, but at the same time, most are just gonna go around the bushes. But it's rare when you meet those females that are just like, okay, I just want to do this one thing. I don't want nothing else from you. That's it. I respect it. I respect it if she just wants that one thing at the beginning. But it has to be like a mutual understanding at first. I'm not gonna, I respect it. If
so
that's all she
like
wants, I respect it. Because most of the time, that's all men want. But it's rare to see that from a woman, though. So it's like I can't be like, what's the word? Bias, I think.
yeah, yeah, that is the word. So you're not gonna think that like, oh, yo, she a thot or something like that if she wanna throw the pussy at you on the first date.
Nah, bro. I'm a
I like
fair
that.
person. Like, nah, I'm a fair dude, bro. Like, if we out here as men doing that shit, like, fuck it. Let them do it too. Like,
Would you eat her pussy on the first date?
damn, bro, you just took it there, bro. Look at you, your serious face. Like, can you hear
Salu-
me?
saludos para tú también, Luz Marín. Luz Marín nos saludó he knows us because he said your name, bro. So he knows us. He said your name and my name, like our actual name. So
Nah,
saludos.
he don't know me because he missed a letter on my name.
Yo, you stupid, yo.
Nah, I'm joking, bro.
Yo, saludos, Luz Marín.
Luis
Okay.
Marín. Maybe Luis Marín tiene una respuesta. Maybe he got some responses.
Luis Marín, Luis Marín, en la primera cita que tú sales con una mujer, ¿cuáles son tus expectativas? Ah, si ella te quiere tirar, si ella te quiere tirar la cuca, ¿qué harías? ¿La coges o la dejas ahí? And in the meantime, bro, while he answers,
Yo, Shayo, bro.
oh,
Ready, bro?
Shaition. Oh, that's your name,
Fuck out of
Shaition?
here, bro.
Shaition, your name is Luis Marín?
Luis Marín. Luis Marín. Yes, what the fuck?
Luis Marín, es tu
Luis
nombre,
Marín,
Shaition.
bro. Luis Marín, bro. Yo,
No
bring him on
jodas.
the. Hey, bring him on the camera, bro. Bring him on the camera, bro. How you at
Yo,
him? You can't add
Shaition.
him. You can't add him, bro.
Úfate, úfate, úfate.
Add him, bro. Add him, bro. You can't add him. Luis
No, I
Marín.
can't, bro. I can't.
¿De quién te estás escondiendo vos? ¿De quién te estás escondiendo?
Ya te decía, ¿de quién te estás escondiendo vos? ¿Por qué nombre Luz Marín?
Luis Marín, bro. Yo, what the fuck, bro? Get out of here, Luis Marín. ¿Quién es ese? Dale, Mario.
Mi pana Chaiteón de Travesía City.
Aquí
Yo,
tengo
shout
las
out to the bro
rolas.
Tony
Who?
Anthony. Yo,
And
shout out to my
boom.
cuz Antonio. Él dijo, ok, Chaiteón dijo que depende de que Chaiteón, qué es lo que ella tiene que hacer o qué es
Excuse me.
cómo ella es la que se tiene que conducir para que tú aceptes la cuca que te está tirando.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! You switched it up a little bit.
No, no, basically, I asked him, like, what were you doing the first date? Will you feel, how will you look at the girl if she offers it to you on the first date? And he said, depende.
Depende de qué, pop.
Ajá, exacto.
Depende de qué,
Yo,
yo.
Tony, what about you, Tony? Tony, if a girl's trying to give it to you on the first date, what will be your mindset? Like, will you take it or leave it? Or how will you look at her? Let me know what you think, bro. Todo el mundo, pueden poner sus opiniones. Solo porque no llame su nombre no significa que no
Bro,
queremos escuchar lo que tiene que decir.
how did it lead? Is there a story behind that though? Or you
it
know
doesn't have
that?
to. It doesn't always have to have a story. It could be just random question just to see where people's minds is at.
I'm just in a crazy predicament most of the time. That's why. Y'all got some
I mean,
funny ass stories.
like you ever had okay, Shaition answer. Porque hoy en día tú tienes que saber con qué diabla te metes. That's true. That's true. Es verdad, Shaition. Tienes razón. No, Shaition, vos no querés agarrar sida, va. O no querés agarrar ganorrea. Ninguna de esas cosas, ¿verdad? Entonces yo sé que tenés razón lo que tú estás diciendo. Tenés que tener cuidado con quién te metes, a dónde vas a meter la pin pin.
¡Paja, loco! Ya con unos tragos de Gifty y todas esas cosas, un poquito de graba y un poquito de Sagadi, ni te va a, ni te va a importar cómo se llama. No, mentira yo. Hey, it's that shit crazy.
Yo, Shaq, you stupid, bro. Un poquito de grava.
Un poquito de graba con un poquito de Sagadi. Yo, who wrote this? Amor Colón.
You want to read it, bro? Go ahead, read it.
That's called casual sex. As long as you take proper precautions, why not? There's people that don't want any commitments. I believe it's worse if you talk to me for a long time y solo me querés pisar y me engañas.
Fuck.
Hold up. I believe it's worth if you talk to me for a long time y solo me querés pisar y me engañas. Yeah, you gotta let it. You gotta establish that's how you say it, Jesus. I'm speaking Spanglish. You gotta establish that shit from the beginning. Like she said,
Yes.
it's called casual sex. As long as
Sexo
y'all take
casual.
as long as y'all take proper precautions and it's a mutual understanding. I
I
like her.
agree.
I like her comment.
I like her answer. It's true. It's true what
That's
she said.
being
Amor Colón. Bienvenida al programa Fun Conversation with Sensation con mi hermano Kino G. La bestia.
damn, bro. See, that's why my has to say less, bro.
Yo, Anthony answered. Anthony said, that's a grown ass woman, but not gonna lie, it would throw me off because if she's willing to smash, that's OD. I agree,
What you
Tony.
mean, bro? If she's
Yo,
wanting to
Tony,
smash.
yo, Tony, bro, keep it a buck, Tony. So if I chick that that you love, that she's hot, right? Like she's your type of female, right? She comes and tells you, oh, aunt, I want to smash right now. She got all the things. She checks all the boxes that you like about her. You gonna say no? Look at Shakira.
This man said if she's wilding, bro. Like, what do you mean? If she's doing too much to get the D?
Yeah, like she's thirsty, basically.
Bro, I've been on deployments, bro. Overseas, 6 to 8 months away. Sometimes with no ass. If you meet somebody like that in that type of predicament, bro, you really think you're gonna be like, oh damn, she wilding out. Yo, you wouldn't take it down. You wouldn't be like, yo, all right, you just want the D? Cool. Let me give that shit to you because I'm out here overseas. I ain't getting no ass. Sure.
I agree, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I agree with that. I agree with that statement.
I've been there before, man.
Yeah, man. Like, and nah, bro. I think Anthony. I think you'll take it, bro. I think you'll
He
take it. I
said,
think.
I'm definitely slapping that. Yeah, Shaq, I'm talking about the first date, the first time y'all ever meet. The first time, see the dates. See, this is what I was saying yesterday. I personally never really been on dates like that. Like,
What
we're
about
not
you,
even
Vic?
gonna talk about that. He said, what about you?
Uh, will you suck some dick on the first date?
Yo,
Hey, ladies. Yeah, if I got any ladies on the session right now, don't lie. Will you suck some dick on the first date?
bro, it depends though because sometimes, bro, they're not gonna tell the truth right now, bro, because they're not gonna tell the truth right now. They're not gonna tell the truth right now. Why? Because most of the times when that shit happens, they mad lit. They mad lit, so they with it in the moment. Then they gonna regret it the next day. Or right now on Facebook Live, they're not gonna admit it. Bro, y'all sucking dick on the first day, and y'all niggas eating pussy on the first day. Stop lying. We in 2023. Like, yo, y'all niggas is lying. Eating ass and all of that is all over the internet. Everybody's doing that. Y'all lying.
Yeah, like Lovely Lisbeth said, nope. And then
She said
Amor
no.
Colon dijo, nope, too much STD. Remember, precautions. I fuck with that because I'm not gonna eat no.
Nah,
Like,
you're right though.
I didn't eat my
That's too
wife's
much.
pussy on her first day.
TMI, TMI, TMI.
Nah, bro. Keep it in a buck. I didn't do it on the first day. Fuck no. Hell no, that's too risky, yo. The
He
hell?
said that's too risky.
Chakino, so you would you have done it, bro? Would you have eat some pum pum on the first date? Like you, this is the mind you, this is a complete stranger. You never met her before. This is your first time dealing with her. Would you eat it out on the first date? Let's say you go to eat, everything looks right, everything feels right. Will you do it?
I've taken my risk, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Okay, so okay, I like that, bro. There we go, Shaq.
We
Kilo,
gotta keep it 100. I'm
Kilo,
taking my risk, bro. Like I'm taking my risk, bro.
and you're
I'm
still
taking my
alive,
risk,
right?
bro. I'm
And you
still
still.
alive, no SCDs, you know what I'm saying? No kids. Ha! I'm 30. I don't have kids. Like something. Nah, let me stop. Blessings to the kids. Blessings to the kids. But not for real. Sorry, you're
You
laughing.
know, like honestly, like there's a lot of people that be frightened though. They don't want to keep it 100 because they're
That's
afraid
what
to
I'm
be judged.
saying. Like, yeah,
They're
I'm
afraid
not
to be.
afraid to be judged, bro. Like, at this point, only like God could judge me at this point because I've done. And my family knows me. I'm not afraid to tell my stories al barrio too. Like, you know. But
Oh my god,
okay.
yo, Anthony said
So
eating coon on the first day is wow, bro. Yo,
you said it wild.
hey, you need to go. You need to come on the live with us, bro. You need to come on the live, bro.
Yo, he lying, bro. You telling me you didn't have no lit ass days in Albany State, you know what I'm saying? And then you just happen to just dive in it, bro. All right. When the bitch is OD bad, bro, and let's say it's one of those girls, man to man, right? This is one of those girls you've been trying to smash for mad long, or you've been having your eye on her for mad long. She's super bad, and the moment you finally get that chance, and you kind of check you check the premises, you did a little recon around the cooch. Everything looked good, everything smelled good. You probably slipped the D in there a little bit. It feels good. It's tight. It's nice and wet. You telling me you're not going like, you just, real quick, just like,
I know, yo, Tony. You're not gonna at least smell it. You're not gonna smell it a little bit. You got to smell.
when you kissing the thighs, you getting down there. You know what I'm saying? What if she? But look, this is the thing about some dudes, right? They always expect the woman to suck their dick on off rip on the jump. That's not
Yeah.
fair, man. Eat her shit out first, real quick. You know what I mean? Check it out first. I mean, smell it real quick. You
Yo,
can't be eating no nasty shit though. But you know what I'm saying? Y'all be.
I like the fact that you said that, Shaq. That's a valid point. Ladies, how many of y'all won't suck dick unless the man eats your coochie first? How many of y'all, or do y'all don't mind that y'all don't mind sucking dick without getting your shit eaten first? Like, What's your expectations? We're still in the topic of expectations. Do you expect your man to eat that coochie? Ese gallinero.
Some people don't like that. Some females don't like that shit though.
Yeah, some
But
girls don't like it. What about ladies? What about your booty? You
oh
like
my
getting your booty
god,
licked?
bro. Wow, damn, bro. You
Stop
just
lying. You're you stupid, yo. Anyways,
let me like, you know what I'm saying? Let me change my glasses for this, man. Like,
yo, you know, a lot of these girls be liking their ass to be licked. They're not gonna answer, but most of these females like to get their shit eaten, yo. Like at
especially
least
that, especially that quick swipe.
exactly like quick sound like rah, like rah.
Jesus.
Yeah, yeah. Tony said this is a wild podcast. Yeah, yeah. Nah, like it's
Cause
true.
yo,
Like,
cause go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
like dice, yo, lo único que no me gusta es que la gente, la mayoría de la gente no son honestas. Esa es la realidad, esa es en el mundo que vivimos. Majority of people are not honest, and that's the reality. That's the world that we live in. But
Yeah,
honestly, sticking to the topic of expectations, right? I'm the type of person when I was in the dating game, I have certain expectations, right? On the first date, I expected that girl to smell good. That's number one. She has to smell good. Two, her hair, it has to be well done. I
vice
felt
versa.
like if she didn't give a fuck about doing her hair, that means her cushy stink. Um, number three, she had to be open minded to anything. I felt like if I told her like, oh, let's have a picnic at the park. I would want her to be with it. A mí me gustan las mujeres que tienen la mente abierta, que son razonables, que pueden, ellas les gustan hacer cualquier cosa, que no solo se quedan en la misma mierda todo el tiempo. Y si yo les digo, oh, la primera cita, yo quiero que vayamos al parque a tener un picnic, un picnic, yo quiero que diga que sí o me entendés, esa es la expectativa. Yo quería que el pelo de ella esté bien hecha, que ella huela bien, que no apeste. Esas son las expectativas que yo tenía en la primera cita cuando yo estaba soltero. What about you, Shaq? Like, do you have certain expectations like that? Did if her armpits were smelling a little bit, were you gonna be okay with that?
Nah, bro.
What
Nah,
about her
bro.
hair? What about her hair?
That shit's even worse.
Shaiteon dijo, ¿cuándo me invitan a su programa?
Ahorita, loco. You can't add him?
Bro, like, he needs to have like something to I could send the link. Like, I don't have his number or anything. Like, I don't have him, to send the link to.
On Facebook.
Let me see. Shaiteon, te voy a mandar, vamos a ver si te puedes subir, ¿oíste? Te voy a mandar el link, el enlace. Te voy a mandar el enlace ahorita, ¿oíste, Shaiteon? Te lo voy a mandar por Facebook, en el Messenger. Gracias a Dios que ya sé que tu nombre es Luis Marín, porque yo no sabía que ese era tu nombre.
¿Quién es ese? Oh?
Ya. Yo dije, Luis Marín, ¿quién es este?
Luis Marín, bro.
Ey, ya te va a llegar, ya te lo mandé. Ya te lo mandé, Shaition. Ya te mandé el enlace.
Hey, wait a minute. Tal vez el verdadero nombre de él es Luis.
Okay, my wife want to say that she has some expectations on her first date of when she dated a guy or whatever. So what were some of your expectations, babe?
First of all, if you had extra skin, pull it back, and it had to be clean, like no dirt around the rim. Like that's nasty. Why are you laughing? It's true. Like if you have some extra skin,
she said, if you got that turtleneck, if you got that elephant dick,
what?
if you got that extra girth, you know what I'm saying? If you got that extra sleeve, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it requires a little bit of extra work. She's right.
A little bit.
This For the man that's already, damn, she said, look, you know what? I'm not even gonna. She said a little bit. It requires. She said a little bit.
Hey, when you're in the shower, you better pull it back like that.
All right, now you're making it sound like it's mad work to clean it up like that.
Hey,
Like, oh
it's
man.
it's not. Well, I don't know. It's not.
Yo, he gonna answer that for you real quick, yo.
That's for hey. It's true. Cause I know you wouldn't want a girl that has extra lips down there to be dirty.
Or
Been there,
maybe
done that.
or maybe a long, or maybe a long clit.
That's a
That'll be
long
a
click is
miniature
a
penis.
long click is a dick.
That's right. That's a miniature penis.
That's a little Vienna sausage, bro. You don't want that shit, bro.
Hey, I like Vienna sausages.
So yo, if you mess with a chick that has a Vienna sausage clit, you gay. Hold on, going back to Lacey's thing though, because she fucked shit up just now. You just fucked
Yes.
the whole dynamic up. Hold up, bro.
Yes, bro.
I don't know how to take this, right? I don't know if I should make it personal or if I should keep it like medical, right? Like in medical terms. Or like,
Yeah,
all right.
do it medical.
Get medical, bro. Get medical.
Now I'm gonna get personal. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. So like I feel like depending on how you was raised, if you still have a sleeve, if you're not, we basically talk about circumcisions here, uncircumcised and circumcised. If you're not circumcised, it might take a while to clean yourself up, depending on how you were raised with your hygiene.
But as a grown man, you should know how to do that.
Right, as a grown man, you should. Like I said, because you said when I said a little bit of time, as a
Yo,
grown
Shaq,
man,
we
it
got him
shouldn't
here,
take you
bro.
for. Yo, Chacho, what's good, bro? But let me finish saying what I was saying. As a grown ass man, it shouldn't take you that long to like clean yourself, to do your self hygiene. You should already know how to do it if
Yo,
you're
Shaiton,
uncircumcised man.
perdón, sorry, Shaiton, tenés que hablar más cerca a tu micrófono, ¿viste? Subirle el volumen. No te escuchamos, fíjate. Nada está entrando a tu teléfono. Damn.
No se
No te
escucha.
escuchamos. Te vemos, pero no te escuchamos. No está entrando, no hay ningún signo en el audio.
If you're having a good time, share the video, please. You know, share with your friends, just share on your page, whatever. Just show some love. Please and thank you. That'd be nice.
Yo, Chaito, saludos para mi pana Chaito. Yeah, Shufia in the building. Yo todavía no te escuchamos, Chaitón. Todavía no sale nada.
Damn. Might have to try again.
Facts. Chaitón, vamos a tener que intentar de nuevo. Espérate.
You should be able to. Yeah. Damn,
hey, if you're fucking with this podcast, if you're fucking with this live stream, please share the video. Si te gusta lo que estamos hablando, ojalá que no esté ofendiendo a nadie. Estamos divirtiéndonos, teniendo un buen tiempo. Por favor, comparte este video. Aquí estamos en live. Saludos para Chaito.
It's a little bit of everything. Good vibes, you know what I'm saying? So. Numadas. Julian Amaya. How you doing? He said Numada. Is that a he or she, bro?
That's my cousin.
That's Chaito. Remember Chaito?
No, Julian Amaya?
Yeah, that's Chaito.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to get these names like this, bro.
Yo, Calvin. What's good, Calvin? Shout out to my boy, Calvin. Future millionaire in the building. Shout out to my boy, Andy Ordóñez. El príncipe de la parranda. Yes, you and me in the building, baby. Let's go.
You know. Well, don't be looking at me like that. fix your face. What would be a perfect date?
Oh shit. Perfect date
Yeah.
where everything a perfect date for me would be when everything was planned mutually and everything happened. Are you talking about a first date or are you talking about like a date later on type shit?
I think maybe you meant in general or first date.
In general.
I feel like when everything just goes perfectly right, that would be the perfect date. Everything that you had planned goes right from start to the end. Unless you want me to go in details.
Why? Go ahead.
Ah, nah. That's a long story,
Don't
yo.
be suggesting it and then back down.
They're gonna have to
What
pay for that.
What's your number one like pet peeve that you have?
Mm, hold up, bro. This music jamming. P. Let's see.
Yes, yes,
I hate. Lacey, you ready
yeah,
for this?
Yeah.
yes.
Like a
Okay.
pet peeve in a
Yes,
girl, or like for me in general.
yes.
Both.
Ooh. Andy wrote something. A perfect day would be where both individuals bond and vibe from start to end with no phones whatsoever. Yo, Andy, yes, I fucking agree with that,
I
bro.
like
No
the no
phone.
phones. I kind of
Yes,
said that, but the no phones, yes, I agree.
I definitely agree with Andy's answer. It's true. Because nowadays, we let social media, we let like our phones be a distraction from like intimate moments. So, yeah, I agree.
One, of- Lacey, one of my pet peeves is unnecessary attitude issues. Unnecessary attitude.
Okay. Like, what do you like, specify a little bit. Give an example.
Like there's people that just have that attitude, like from the time they wake up for no reason, bro. Like you just mad negative with everything. That's a pet peeve, bro. Like
Ooh, I love that one. I love that one.
that's one of my pet peeves, like in general.
I agree with you, bro. Yes.
Relationship wise, one of my pet peeves would be like, damn, she said, all right. She said, Lacey said both. I hate when I see like mad dirty clothes, like just laying all over the place type shit. That's a pet peeve for mine.
Me
That's
too.
it.
I agree with that. Like sometimes they say that like women are cleaner than men, and be like, nah, that's not quite true. Sometimes us men are a little more hygienic than women in certain situations, right? I feel like it also depends on age. I feel like sometimes women are more mature than men in certain situations or certain topics or certain things, right? But when it comes to like stern decisions or decisions that's like, how can I explain it? Maybe it's the military in me. Maybe it's that talking right now. But I feel like most of the time, uh, women make more like emotional decisions than men do. Also, they focus more like probably in like trying to like get things done like in the house, kitchen, and stuff like that. They don't worry more about their room and stuff like that. So maybe to them, the overall house got to look good, and the room is okay to stay like that because nobody's really gonna walk into their room, right? That's the thought. Because most of us think, even us men, who's gonna come into our room? So most of the time, we're not gonna worry about fixing our room ASAP, like compared to like fixing the living room or fixing the rest of the house. So that's gonna be the main focus. So sometimes, like it could be both things. most people will say that like when you wake up, you're supposed to fix your bed and everything, right? Which is true. Yes. But let's be honest. How many of us haven't left our bed, patas arribas, as soon as we get up? We probably go brush our teeth, take a good shit or take a good piss, and then go downstairs, get something to eat, and we didn't like really fix our bed. Many of us have done that. Like, you know, so we cannot sit here and be like, oh no, yo no hago eso. That's being, you're being a hypocrite. But yeah, so like going back to like what Andy said, a perfect day without phones will be a perfect day. I agree.
Bro, did you read what Luis Marin said? That name is
What
so
what the
funny.
Shaitio said.
No, it was a while ago. He said, puedo decirte que hoy en día todos hacemos un doble papel como humanos.
Okay.
Bueno, pero existe más de tres opciones: el placer, las mentiras y el despecho. Y al fin nosotros como hombre siempre damos nuestros toques, queramos o no.
Es la verdad. That's true.
Sometimes you can do as much as you can for a woman and she's still not gonna value you, man.
I mean, that's true. I mean, honestly, like,
Vice versa. Vice
right?
versa.
Yeah, yes, vice versa. That definitely is vice versa. Like, like most of the times in our relationship, some of the expectations that we have, as soon as that person that we're dating or that we in a relationship with, sometimes they don't meet those expectations, and as soon as they don't meet those expectations, we get disappointed. And once disappointment hits in, we give up on the idea of still being with that person because that person already disappointed our expectations. But expectations is needed for you to have standards, because if you don't have standards, then you don't love yourself, you don't value yourself, you don't value your time. You got to have standards. You get it? So it's okay if somebody does disappoint you in that type of manner. It's okay to walk away, because there's always going to be other people around that might meet those expectations. You cannot cut yourself short, you know. So I just feel like sometimes, we got to give an opportunity, even if the person fucks up on the first date. Maybe they were nervous. Maybe they were nervous. Maybe they were like, "Oh shit, I don't know what this guy's gonna expect of me, or this girl is gonna expect of me." And you start tweaking, you start overthinking shit, and then when you start overthinking things, you do things that you normally wouldn't do because you're trying to do that. You're trying to be the perfect person for that person on the first date. If it makes any sense, does it make any sense, bro?
Sounds like you trying to go out your way to really impress this person. Me, honestly, I just be myself. Like the same way you're looking at me right now, I'm gonna be that guy.
So you never been on a date where like, oh, like shit, like yo, I want to look a certain way, I want to dress a certain way because I'm really feeling this girl, so I wanna impress this girl. You never been on a date like that?
Nah.
Never.
I, t-
So
I
you
told you,
never.
bro. I told you, bro. I've never been in so many dates. I've had a lot of female partners, but it was like on some mutual shit. Like my girl, what's she go? Like what she said, like Amor Colon said, like casual sex.
Okay, okay. So there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, everybody. Honestly, not everybody, not everybody deserves to have that type of. Nobody. Not,
Music popping though. Music going hard in the
yes.
background.
I don't know what was that honestly, like, cause
Hey, 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 hey.
yes, yes. Apologize for that. I don't know what that was honestly. I really don't, because all this time we've been having both microphones, so I don't know how that happened. But yeah,
It happens. It happens.
What are some of your expectations? What are some of your expectations? You know, that's what this episode is about. Cuando ustedes van a una cita ahí por la primera vez, you know, what are some of the expectations? But yeah, bro. Yo, this episode has been brought to you by GME, la marca. You know, saludos para toda la gente que nos apoya. Saludos para toda la gente que están aquí en vivo con nosotros. Thank you. Um,
Damn.
Compartan el video. Todavía tenemos como 10 minutos. Tenemos como 10 minutos más antes que terminemos. Comparten el video, por favor. Y si les gusta el tema de lo que hemos estado hablando, just share the video. Yo, Justin. Shout out to Justin real quick, too. Everybody that tuned in with us. Shout out to everybody that tuned in. You know, fun conversation with Sensation with my brother Kino G. Y ahora, like, una cosa que yo quiero tocar, right? Real quick, that I feel like it has to be, que se tiene que decir. It has to be said. Oftentimes, no quiero echarle solo la culpa a las mujeres, ¿verdad? Esto no es lo que yo quiero hacer, esto no es lo que estoy haciendo. Pero la mayoría del tiempo, las mujeres van con un tipo de, like, Disney princess mentality into a relationship. La mayoría del tiempo piensa que cuando conocen a un caballero o a un hombre, piensa que ese hombre es como el príncipe azul, el príncipe que la va a cuidar, que la va a amar, que la va a tratar bien. Y la mayoría del tiempo no es así. Pero yo sé por qué. A lot of times, most people like us from our generation weren't raised with both parents. If you were born in the 80s, even probably 90s and below, most of the time you wasn't raised with both parents. Entonces, most of the time, women are born with the daddy issues. Daddy issues plays a big factor in the decision making of a lot of women. Even if they don't want to admit it, it's true. Oftentimes, women, when they have daddy issues, they don't look at the men that they're dating just as the men that they're dating. They also look at their men that they're dating as a father figure. You could argue it, but it's true. Most of the time, when a woman grows up without a father in their home, without a father figure, they tend to lean to their boyfriends or their husbands for guidance and for that manly structure that they never had in their life. Entonces, ellos van y piensan que cada hombre que ellos conocen le van a dar esa protección, le van a dar ese amor y le van a dar ese guía para una vida mejor que ellas esperan y que la mayoría sí se merecen, pero no es así. So I feel like if you were to like keep it more realistic and be like, yo, like, let me make sure I get to know this guy thoroughly, you know, like, let me go with him on a couple of dates, at least like 3-5 dates, you know, before I call this nigga my boyfriend, you know, then maybe there will be a higher success rate in relationships. But oftentimes, most people don't date. Most people just like, oh shit, this nigga's cute. This nigga got Jordans. This nigga got Nikes. He's fresh. He got dreads. This nigga's the guy that I like physically. But
Parece que
you
tiene
ever stop and
todo.
think? ¿Mm?
Parece que tiene todo físicamente,
Ajá, exacto,
pero no lo
exacto.
ni lo has conocido internamente y todas esas cosas. That's the problem. Some girls give it up quickly before even like getting to know somebody internally, mentally. That's sad.
That's what I was saying, bro. Like, I feel like
He said not dressing Jordans. Sorry, what's up, Javi?
Yo, what's up, Javi? So specific.
He
Like,
said
Javi, you know that's what it is, bro.
he got
Like, come on,
money.
like, oftentimes, most of the time, people don't want to hear this type of topics. Si yo estuviera hablando de chambre, si yo y mi hermano estuviéramos hablando de chambre, tuviéramos como 100 o 200 personas escuchándonos, pero como no estamos hablando de chambre, estamos hablando de cosas de la vida real, de las cosas que son de verdad. Por eso la gente no comparte en el video, porque a veces la honestidad y la verdad duele. So that's why most of the time when we're talking about shit like this, like relationship shit, expectations, most of the time people don't stay too long because they know that what we are saying is true. And since they know that what we're saying is true, it bothers them. Honesty sometimes is painful. And that's just how life is. But sometimes you need to hear the truth so you can
Truth
fix
hurts.
what's wrong with you.
Truth hurts. Truth hurts. That's
And
facts.
a lot of people say like, oh yeah, I can accept the truth. That's not true. A lot of times people cannot accept the truth. Like
Yeah.
people get offended so easily, especially in this generation. Nowadays, the generation Z that they call it, right? The new generation, they are very sensitive.
Mhm.
Every little thing they want to get you canceled for. Like literally. Like you could be just speaking your mind, speaking a general conversation, canceled. Sometimes, like you could just be talking about topics that has been spoken of in the past, but due to the fact that you're speaking about it now in this generation, you're gonna get canceled. Let me give you an example. People that watch wrestling, right? If you go back in the wrestling days from the 90s and early 2000s, there was a lot of shit that that they got away with in the WWE back in the days. You know why? Because people weren't so sensitive. We used to like that shit. We used to like seeing the blood in the ring. We used to like seeing the bottles and everything. So it's a different generation mindset, and it's okay, especially with the women. Like nowadays, most women is like, how can I explain it? They don't know when they have a king. Most women do not know when they have a man, like a gentleman, like a man in their house. Most women nowadays they want a nigga. Like what do I mean by a nigga? Simple. They want a nigga that's gonna clap their cheeks and treat them like shit, and they're gonna be okay with that. That's most. It's rare. Most females don't like a man that treats them like queens. They be like, oh, that nigga mad soft, or that nigga pussy, because they are getting treated right, and that's the problem. They expect when they go on their first date a guy that's gonna rough them up. Let me see what Javi's writing a lot. Let me see let me catch up with Javi before I continue.
So I mean, hold
Okay,
on. It said, Kat says, Stephanie Montero says, hey, she's blocked.
blocked. I don't know. Like, I don't know why. Like,
Hold
I
up,
have her
bro.
on my Facebook. I don't know if she got blocked or something, but I don't know. I didn't block her.
She gonna get blocked. Maybe it's the
I don't
streaming
know.
thing.
I don't know why, but she's not blocked from me. Like, why would I block Steph? Um, Gold,
This yeah.
yo, Javi said Goldas was one of them. It is the Gen Z who are always butthurt. That's true. Uh, Javi said back then dudes used to wear spandex, loose tank tops with muscles and really called them gay. Men called men get called sassy for standing up for themselves. Oh, she's in Facebook here. Oh, okay. That makes sense. All right, but it's
Facebook
true.
jail, bro. What is that?
Facebook jails when you write or post something that's completely fucking stupid and it goes against Facebook's laws. Let's put it that way. If you
Bueno,
post something that breaks the Facebook laws, you get blocked.
eso te pasa por pendeja, entonces.
Yeah. So
No, let me stop.
um
Damn, Facebook jail,
um
huh?
so yeah. So going back to the thing where this generation takes everything as an offense when you're trying to just keep it 100.
He said
You
I'm a
know,
repeat offender.
it makes
Oh
it
my god.
it makes it more difficult to practice your freedom of speech when you're in a society where like you cannot really speak. I feel like if you're saying facts but you're not like being an asshole or a dickhead, I feel like you should be okay. But nowadays, it's hard to separate between being honest, factual, and respectful, and then being a dickhead or an asshole and just trying to hurt people's feelings on purpose because you're being a bully. Nowadays, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little difficult to separate the two. Yes, it's true. There's some people that were born to be dickheads. Let's be honest. There's some people that were born to be assholes. Let's be honest, and that's what they go together. Dickheads go with assholes. And then there's some good people that are actually trying to speak facts, trying to speak reality. But people don't want to hear that shit. People want to hear ignorant shit. Right? Right, Shaq?
Yes. Javi says, and men have become simps and unethical. Damn. I have a friend that wrote something about simps the other day. Let me see.
Yo,
My,
cat. Go ahead.
I have a friend that says, this is for Javi, right? Let me see what you think, Javi. There's no such thing as a simp. However, there are people who don't understand self worth and don't love themselves.
Yo, Shaq, put your mic a little higher. The volume. Yeah, there we go.
How about now? Is it good?
Lower it a little bit now.
How about now?
Okay, perfect. All right. Yeah, so what your friend said is true. Repeat it for the fans.
That's a wait. I'm a simp, nigga. Who the simp? Or the my friend? Hold up, bro.
Oh shit, Cat said I call my nigga a sissy when he can put his mom in his place. Cat, I ain't gonna lie. If a man cannot stand up, for you against his family, right? For you, especially when you on the right, yes, that guy is not a real man. If he cannot defend
It
you,
was a she that said that. Sorry, go ahead.
if a man cannot defend your honor in front of their family, he's not a real man. Because if he's gonna let his family just run through you, how do you know that he's not gonna let other people, outsiders, run through you? Think about that for a second. So I don't disagree that you call them a sissy, because even if you didn't use the word sissy, let's say if you call them a pussy for not defending your honor, in my opinion, he probably deserved that, depending on the situation. Right? I wasn't there, but if he didn't stand up for you in that situation, then yeah. Because I feel like if you're not wrong, right? If you're not wrong, and he didn't defend you, then yeah, he's definitely wrong. Uh, okay, Javi. See, he lost me with that. He's a simp for saying that. Yes, your friend. Yeah, I can stand for mama boys. I agree, Javi. Like, honestly, I love my mother, right? I love my mother to death, and she knows that. But I will never allow my mom to directly disrespect my wife. That will never happen. Like, I stand up for my wife at all times. Like, it's one of those values, those principles that you gotta carry with you as a man and as a husband. You gotta defend your wife. You gotta defend your girlfriend when she's not wrong. Mind you, like I said, when she's not wrong. Listen to the words, because people like to pick and choose what they listen to, Tia. I said, if your girl is not wrong, you should defend her. If she is not wrong. Now, if she is wrong, you gotta put her in her place. Oh, this is Steph. But bro, his mom and fam above me. So far now, I relax by myself. That's true. That's like you disrespecting your mom and your dad doesn't do anything. Yo, that's true, Javi. Javi, I love that example, bro. That example is key, bro. Come on, how many of us would just stand there and let our father
Yes,
disrespect our
sir.
mother? Like, nah, bro. Like let's be honest. If we were grown adults, right? If we were adults when our fathers were disrespecting our mothers back in the days, we all know most of us would have stand up and snuffed that nigga. I know I would have. So it's like, yeah, I agree with that example, Javi. Javi, that was brilliant. I agree. I 100% agree. Yes, that's right, Prissy. Yes, man. Like sometimes you gotta put niggas in their place, where even if even if they are your father, some niggas just don't know what respect is, bro.
Yo, Javi, you trying to come on the live real quick, bro? What's up?
Yo, Javi, you wanna come on the live, Javi?
Trying to get a few minutes, bro. What's up, bro? You know what I'm saying, bro?
Yo, I'm here with my bro Kino G in the
I'm here.
motherfucking building.
You know, I'm here vibing. He said, but it also depends too, because some guys don't have a good relationship with their mothers.
That's true.
Cat Gorgeous says, I love my dad, but I remember stopping him back in the day from my mom. Uh-oh.
Wait. Okay, repeat. I love my dad, but I remember stopping him back in the day from my mom. Yeah, as you should. Then you did the right thing. Then, like honestly, we gotta take care of our mothers because our mother, especially if she's a good mom. Because there's some moms que son mierdas. Let's be honest. Not every mom is created equal. Just like not every father is created equal. There's some good fathers. There's some bad fathers. There's some good mothers. There's some bad mothers. You know. So if your mother is a good mom, then yeah, of course. You gotta put that nigga in his place. Javi said, yeah, sure. Okay, Javi, I'm gonna send you the link real quick, all right? I'm gonna send it to you through Facebook Messenger. Y'all don't say no crazy shit, bro. I don't wanna get blocked.
I love my dad, but I remember stopping him back in the day from my mom. Damn, at least you didn't end up with like this little kid named Woo Wop singing this crazy shit.
Yo, Shaq, you playing that music? What's that?
Yeah, give me a second. You ever heard this song, bro? I'm just kind of trying to respond over here. She says, I love my dad, but I remember back in the day from my mom. I was
But
going to
yeah,
the song real quick to show what I was trying to
something
say.
hap- something happened to your video quality. I don't know what you did, bro, but your video quality dropped.
How about now?
But yeah,
How about now?
still okay. It's getting back to normal now. Okay, it's getting back to normal now.
Probably
Cause
is
he,
that new T-Mobile Wi-Fi. But
you
Spectrum was
talking about the 5G?
the new T-Mobile Wi-Fi, man. I mean, Spectrum was bugging out too, though. So people switched to the T-Mobile.
Yo, Steph, it's true. Like, my bad, Steph. Yo, Steph. Yeah, yeah. I feel what you said, Steph. Honestly, that's one of the things too. Like in a relation that affects relationship. Cause we're still on the topic of relationship expectations versus reality. That's why we started this episode from yesterday. Yesterday was only a 30-minute episode. Today we went over 30 minutes. Obviously, we're talking about expectations versus reality, how things really are. And a lot of times, many people don't keep it real to themselves. Many people live in a fantasy, So like, we're gonna keep going back and forth, switching between the main topic and subtopics. So it's okay. But I want you to remember that what we're talking about, because they're probably wondering why they're just talking about relationships. That's the point of this episode today. Relationships, expectations versus reality. All right, so
And I could go hard with when it comes to expectations versus reality, but that's diving into my personal life. So I'm not trying to do that right now. But man, let's see expectations though versus reality. Let's see if we can dig up some more things without like making it too personal. Hmm.
it,
Expectations versus
this way, bro. That like, okay, I could ask you some things and you could easily answer. It doesn't necessarily mean it's your personal history. You get it? Like for
yeah, no,
instance,
I'm
I could
uh-huh.
ask you right now, like, okay, like when you came from work, right? My brother, by the way, for the people that don't know, my brother served in the Navy. He's a fellow veteran like myself. He served in the Navy for 5.5 years, and he's here with me. He just got out a few months ago, 6 months ago. So it's an honor to have him here with me. And bro, okay, since you know how it is being on duty, being in work at work for long hours, right? So let's say you come from work, right? You've been at work for like, let's say 8, 10, 12 hours. Do you expect, let's say if your wife doesn't work, right? She doesn't work, vos la estás manteniendo. vos la estás manteniendo, do you expect her to have a cooked meal for you when you get home? If she doesn't have no job, no kids, because you obviously got no kids, right? So if y'all have no kids, if she got no job, do you expect her to have a meal made for you when you get home?
Yeah, especially in the military, depending on what kind of job you did. If you like infantry, those grunters, construction, those people that work hard all day, yes. I've been married before, man. If you want to take it out, I've been married before, and I could give a big shout out to my ex wife. I would say, she did her thing when it came to that, you know, and of course there was a couple of times that things didn't happen. There was nothing there. But hey, at the end of the day, she did what she had to do. But yes, it is an expectation, especially in that type of lifestyle, like military, after being home all day, long duties, and damn, you home all day. At least when you get home, there should be something. Yes, I would expect that.
Okay. You see, bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, those are the type of expectations versus reality shit that people need to check off. I'm the type of person like like me dating my wife at the beginning. I remember I told her perfectly, I'm not a cook. I cook to survive. That's exactly. I still remember when I told her that on the phone. I was like, listen, like, because I'm the type of person like I put everything, all the cards on the table from the beginning. You know why? Because the sooner you put all the cards on the table, the sooner you can know whether that person's for you or not, or that person can know whether you are for them or not, and y'all could both save a big load of disappointment. Maybe okay. Luke Kane said, Javi said maybe next episode, and it's cool anyways because I'm outside in the hallway, so I don't want to scatter your sound. Yeah, thank you, bro. I appreciate that, man. But you could still put your your opinions. You could still text like you've been doing. So I appreciate that. So yeah, basically, I made sure that my wife knew what she was getting herself into when she was dating me. Like I told her everything about me from day one because I didn't want her to think that I was somebody that I wasn't. So I told her about some things I'm not gonna obviously say on live, but I told her about some things that I wanted to let it out on her early on in the relationship, so that way she could know, okay, I want to deal with him, I don't want to deal with him. Entonces, la mayoría del tiempo eso ayuda. Y yo aprendí eso porque yo tuve otras novias. My wife wasn't like my first girlfriend and then I married her. No, I dated other people too. So it allowed me to learn a lot about myself. It allowed me also to be able to communicate with the opposite gender and let them know about myself without like pushing them away. And sometimes when you learn more about yourself and you are able to understand yourself, then you're gonna be able to let other people teach other people how to understand you better. So I felt like my wife understood me, and I felt like that expectations or whatever expectations she had of me kind of disappeared. Basically, I raised her expectations on me, and I presented who I really was. So right there, okay, that's how he is. Okay, I don't have to wonder if he's quiet, if he's shy, does he cook, does he have big dick, does he have a little dick? None of that, because I basically erased that on the first day because I didn't want to waste my time. And you gotta understand, like my brother might be able to understand this. At that time, I was in the military, so I felt like I could have gotten deployed to Afghanistan or Iraq at any time. So I was living my life in the fast lane. So I'm like, why am I gonna be dating somebody for like 3 5 months when I might not be living next year? So whenever I went on dates, I would lay it all out on the first date because I wanted to know whether I should continue with this person or I should just end it right there. I don't want to waste my time, you know. And that's how I lived my life for a little while. Like I would say for like a good year, I was on the fast lane where I was like dating people, getting to know people, dating somebody from another branch. I dated somebody that was serving at the same time I was serving, and all of that taught me that there's certain situations that you don't have to wait. There's no set time. There's no set time frame that you got to tell yourself, oh, yeah, um, I'm gonna marry this person after I dated him for 2 3 years. That's not true. Sometimes love happens in 2 months. Sometimes love happens in 6 months. You never know. Sometimes that connection is so real and so strong that you don't have to wait a whole 2 years. Once you feel like, yo, this person, now we got a strong connection, I know this person, go for it. Go become boyfriend and girlfriends. I'm not saying go get married, but y'all could become boyfriend and girlfriend, and continue the relationship from there. That's just my opinion. What you think, bro?
I got no words on that, bro. You hit right on the nail, bro. Right on the nail. I kind of want to read what Javi's saying over here, though. He's the one that's really. I'm trying to add him up.
Javi, so did she know you was a secret superhero on the side, being a vigilante like Batman back in the days? That is fucking hilarious. That's funny. You stupid, bro. I wish, bro. I wish. I felt you on that, bro. But you know what? Some people deserve that because they wouldn't give you their all. They will show you the bare minimum to the point you weren't aware of the signs in the beginning. Yeah, yeah, that's true. I agree. I agree with. Okay, Javi. Look at the histes. What you just said is true. I agree with that, but to a certain extent. Let me tell you why. Even Shaq could put his opinion on this. Let me tell you why.
I'll try. I'll try.
Um, I feel like if you try to like look beyond the physical, look beyond the exterior, you could kind of see some certain red flags. Try to focus more on like behavior, focus on mentality, focus on emotions. Those three things that I just said, behavior, mentality, emotion, is key to kind of like avoiding certain catfish situations. Because you don't have to also always get catfished physically. Sometimes you could get catfished emotionally because it's facts. So, but if you focus on those three things, oftentimes you could avoid that. You know why? Because people can only hide who they truly are for so long. So you ask them questions, yo. Like, hacerle preguntas a la gente que son difíciles, and sometimes those are the questions that could lead you to know who that person really is. Let's be honest. Like, sometimes you gotta ask a girl, yo, how many bodies you had? I'm the type of person that I ask any females how many bodies you had. Some
And
females
some
like
of them be like, some be like, oh, no me estés cuestionando. Like, I'm just actually trying to get to know you because I really
exactly,
don't know much of you. No me estés cuestionando. Like, that's not the
even that
point of trying to be in a relationship. It's actually mutual respect, mutual understanding. But some
exactly.
females, some vice versa, they don't understand that. They don't have that mindset of trying to get to really know each other. A lot of people have these egotistical mindsets, man.
Exactly, bro. You're gonna tell me there's something wrong with asking, oh, how many people you dated or how many people you smashed? Some people will be like, oh, that's none of
I
your
mean,
business. Touche, touche. But
yeah,
if we're
be
trying to get
careful
to
that
know
either,
each
though.
other, shouldn't it be my business? Because I don't wanna feel like, yo, I don't wanna be holding hands with a thought. I don't wanna be walking down the block and niggas be like, damn, I had that bitch. I had that bitch. I had that bitch. You just like you ladies don't want to date community dick, we also don't want to date community pussy.
It depends
It's
on the environment, though. If you're still in that type of environment where everybody sees you, though, that's an issue. But if you like on the
move to
other
another
side of the
continent.
world, oh yeah, there shouldn't be no issue though. Like, or like me personally, like now, if I'm meeting somebody at the age of 30, I'm not gonna ask you how many D's you had since you were like fucking 16. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that okay.
That's
That
too much.
yes.
Nah, that I look way past that by now. Like that's
Yeah,
irrelevant to me nowadays. It's about maturity. Like I don't care how much people you slept with at the age of 30. God damn it. I'm over here trying to build a goddamn life. Not trying to worry about how many bodies you had a long time ago. I mean, if you had STD and all that other stuff, that's a huge factor to be worried about.
yeah, bro, that's true what you just said, man. Like, honestly, okay, I was talking from a perspective when I was younger, when I first started, like, for instance, when I was still in that relationship game, like, dating game. That was like my mindset. I was 20, 21 at that time. I'm 33 now, so it's different. Like what my brother said is true. Let's say if I was in the dating game now that I'm in my 30s, certain things like that don't really matter. Let's be honest. Most women in their 30s already got like at least two kids. Some of them even got three, maybe four. So I'm not gonna go ahead and judge them because of that. But at the same time, I know what type of person I am. and I have a standard. So I know that I always had goals, right? So this is one topic that most people don't like talking about because it hurts feelings. But how you gonna grow in life with a person that got 4 or 5 kids and has no ambitions? Think about it. If she's willing to have 4 or 5 kids so early on, just because, quote unquote, I want to have them while I'm young, that's a stupid, poor mentality. Y'all could judge me for it. Y'all could judge me for it. It's fine. But let's be honest. Most of us, if you grew up in New York City or Honduras, like in the poor neighborhoods, and you wasn't born with a silver spoon in your mouth, you know how it feels to be poor. You know how it feels to, like, your parents tell you, oh, no te puedo comprar esto porque no lo puedo compartir con tus otros hermanos. Entonces, como no lo puedo compartir con tus otros hermanos, no te lo voy a comprar. If you ever heard that type of line around there, then you know what it feels like to be poor. So if you know how it feels like to be poor, why the fuck would you go ahead and fill yourself up with kids and you don't have a stable financial life, a stable home where you could say like, yo, okay, I got bread, I got a career, I got an education, something que valga la pena, ¿me entendés? And that's what I mean by that. It's not being judgmental, it's speaking facts. And I always knew that before I became a father at the age of 23. I was 23 years old when my daughter was born. At that point, I was already in my military career. I was already doing my thing. I already moved out of my mom's house. So I wasn't living with my mom when I had my first kid. So I felt kind of like I wasn't completely ready to be a father yet because I wasn't, but at least I wasn't going to be my mother's responsibility to take care of me and my new family because I was already out of my crib. So at least I did that part right. Okay, mind you, some people are going to probably deny this, but it's true. ¿Cuánto cuesta los Pampers? Diapers. One box of diapers that has like what, like 40, 30 diapers or whatever, costs like $45, right? One fucking box costs $45. The can of milk that you buy for babies, it costs like about like what, $50, I think, $60 maybe. So think about it. So if you buy one can and one box of diapers, and you don't get no food stamps and you don't get no WIC, you spending about $100 and something just on diapers and the milk alone. So you're gonna tell me that if you got a rent of one bedroom or two-bedroom rent, let's say Houston, Texas, most of the time now a two-bedroom goes for like 1,000 to 1,200, depending on where you're living, right? So you're gonna tell me you're paying $1,000 rent. You're paying electricity for like $100, $150 electricity. Then you're gonna have Wi-Fi. You're paying about $100 on Wi-Fi. Right there, you're about spending about $1,500 to $1,600 right there. Okay. Then you gotta pay for your gas or your car. You gotta pay for your car insurance. You gotta pay for daycare. You gotta pay for all these other expenses. Your cell phone bill. You're gonna tell me that you're making like $4,000 or $5,000 a month that you could afford to take care of all these bills on your own? No, right? Let's be honest. Let's keep it real. That shit is expensive. I know because I lived it. I'm living it right now. My youngest kid is 3 years old. So I know how it feels to go to Walmart and buy a big ass box and spend like $45. You know? So for y'all that don't have no expectations versus reality, the reality of becoming a parent or becoming a parent when you're not ready is a heavy load. Now you becoming somebody else's heavy load. Now your parents gotta help your dumbass because you didn't think things through. So okay, that's for the people that don't admit that they were wrong. That's why I use the word dumbass. Not because you're dumbass for having your kid. No, 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 no. You're a dumbass for not thinking like, yo, let me wait. Let me wait a little bit until I have my second kid. So if you had your first kid, let's say at 18, 19, cool. Fucking shit happens. You're not the first fucking person to have a kid at 18, 17, 16. It fucking happens all the time. But if you go and you have a kid at like a 16, 17, and then you have a kid again at 18, just because the fuck of it, I'm sorry, you're a dumbass. Now, if you waited at least like 3, 5 years between the first kid and the second kid, at least you're thinking shit through. You're thinking about the kid before you're thinking about yourself. And some people don't even have the capacity to think about somebody else by themselves because they are narcissists. Yeah, bro. Yo, Shaq. Your turn, bro.
Bro, I got nothing to follow with that, bro. That was
Stephanie said,
perfect.
I can lie. I ain't say I ain't date a nigga in a minute.
Yeah, that's why I was ready to I was waiting to read some of these things. I don't know if you so how you was saying around that time you was did you read did you see what he said?
Okay. Um. Um. Stephanie said, "E-banda, I got two. E-banda, that's funny. But I got ambition, and I'm gonna get my house. I fuck with that, Steph. That's the type of mentality you gotta have, yo.
Javi
Cause you,
said oh
uh
my bad. Go ahead, go
go
ahead, go
ahead,
ahead.
bro.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was gonna read what Javi said.
Go ahead. Read it.
Yeah, I felt you, and that's because you were in the military, and I completely understand. But let's be honest: if your plans were to stay in the military, then, in my honest opinion, there really isn't much room to get to know someone unless you found one of those women who stick by you to the end. But there's one in 100,000 probability.
That's true.
She said 40.
I wonder what she said. 44. Oh, 40 for the prices of diapers. And I'm not saying you didn't find that. And I'm not saying you didn't find that, and things didn't pan out like that because you have a lovely wife and a beautiful family. But in an alternate universe, I think things would have been different if Lacey wasn't around and your decisions would have been different. But again, that's in a different world. If you ask me, things turned out the way it was supposed to for you, brother. That's true. That's true. I fuck with that. I fuck with that. That's true. Because my wife did help me make a lot of good decisions. I'm not gonna take that away from her because my wife did help me stabilize myself earlier than I would have. That's true. The partner that you have could also determine the type of life you will have. So if you have a shitty partner, then your life will probably be shitty. That's just how it is. That the mentality of your partner influences your mentality. So I agree. I agree. But like for me personally, like I'd also like I'm the one that decided to okay, let me date her. Just like she decided to date me. You get it? It wasn't like, oh, she picked me and I didn't have other options. I had other options. Just like she probably had other options, but we chose each other. So the fact that we chose each other, that shows the type of mentality that I had and the type of mentality that she had. And that's what made us compatible. Compatibility is not something that just comes just like that. Like compatibility is something that comes when you get to know the person. And that's what like I would say, not trying to put my business out there, but that's one thing that my wife and I did. We like took our time to get to know each other. We literally used to talk on the phone when we first started dating every day. Every day I used to come out from work. She used to come around 8 or 9 p.m. New York time, right? And I used to be on the phone with her until like 12, knowing that I had to wake up at like at 5 in the morning. So sometimes I would be desvelado talking to her, but I felt like it was worth it. So those are the type of decisions. And then she felt like she was worth it too because she was in college. So she used to stay up too. So certain things, it's not just fate or it's just doesn't like happen. Certain things is also based on your decisions. Like sometimes we gotta take accountability on our decisions. If you make bad decisions, then sometimes you gotta own up. Like, yo, I don't take my time getting to know people. I don't take my time to get to do things right. Therefore, I keep failing or I keep falling on my face. And only because you keep falling on your face doesn't mean you're a dumbass. It just means that you need to go back, pull yourself together, and reevaluate yourself, reevaluate your personality because sometimes some people like are quick to make excuses. I don't make excuses. Like it is what it is, you know. But anyways, we're about to come to the end of this episode. We've been speaking for like an hour and almost 30 minutes, yo. And everybody that's been tuned in with us here, thank you so much. We appreciate it. My brother Kino G, me, DJ Samsation, GME baby. And tune in for the next episode. We're gonna see what topic we talk about then. Hasta ese tiempo. See you later. Want to say something, bro?
We're gonna have any type of topics, funny topics, serious topics, semi uncomfortable topics, not obviously uncomfortable, but fun topics most of the time. Good vibes only. Good vibes only 2023. That's the whole purpose of this anyway. Bringing it back. Good vibes 2023.
I love that. Yo,
2023 sin estrés.
like that song that was just playing. I ain't got no type.
I have a
Ah,
I have a song request, man. Baby, calm down. Calm down. What's the name of that song? That African song.
yes, I got it. Let me.
Gotta put that for some people sometimes, especially in relationships. Some people be doing the most, so they gotta play this song. Calm down, man. Just take a chill pill for a second. Yeah, we're gonna have some of these funny episodes too, man. This is gonna be episodes just like we just vibing. We're gonna have a good time. Just random ass shit. Hey,
Requested by my brother. I'm playing it. This is the song. This is the last song of the night.
man, my brother's trying to go to sleep already, man. I'm not. I can stay here all night. Now, what time is it?
Nah, it's just I got a certain standard for my show, bro. After
Yeah,
a
I
certain
know.
time, I get off.
Can't be on there too long. Well, thank you, Javi, for giving us your opinions and whatnot, bro. Thank you, Kat.
Baby, come give me your lo 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 wo 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 wo. You got me like wo 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 wo.
Javi and Kat, thank you very much.
Baby, come give me your lo 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 lo.
Yeah, Stephanie, yo, Cat. I know you're probably there. If you're able to log in Cat shit, that means you gotta be around Cat.
Or
So shout out to
Steph,
Cat,
or
Stephanie, Javi,
yeah.
Morena,
We
uh,
appreciate the 10 sharers too.
everybody that shared the video. Everybody that shared the video, thank you so much. I want to shout out my co-host Kino G. Thank you, bro.
I'm here, man. Always chilling, man. Always chilling like a villain, bro.
And don't miss the next episode. The next episode might be something funny. Oh, I'm actually starting a thing called. Well, I used to do it in my back in the days. It's called trivia. It's a trivia thing where like if you get it wrong, you have to like take a shot if you get a question wrong. It was fun. So
Bring
we're
back.
gonna bring
Bring
back
back.
trivia questions between my brother. He could ask me 3 questions, and I'm asking 3 questions. It could be anything funny, but it gotta be general questions like when was George Washington born? Some crazy shit like that.
Man, I'm gonna have to write some notes down for that. I'm gonna have to
Exactly,
be
bro.
nicely prepared. That sounds fun.
So that's definitely gonna be on the next episode. So stay tuned in for the next episode of Fun Conversation with Sensation with my brother Kino G. And see you next time. Enjoy the song.
It's a classic song, man.
Got my hand on your heart now, I can feel it race. If I leave, then you say you can never love again. Wanna give you it all, but can't promise that I'll stay. And that's a risk you
We
take.
should add more people on this.
Baby, calm down, calm down. Yo, this your body, it puts in my heart for lockdown, oh lockdown. Yo, you sweet life, phantom, phantom. If I tell you, say I love you, you know they for me, young
My
girl.
man's handsome Squidward.
Baby, come give me your lo 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 lo. You got me like whoa 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 whoa. Shawty, come give me your lo 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 lo
There's still 4 people here. Who are these 4 people? I would love to know.
Yo, much love.
Much
Nos
love to y'all.
vemos.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Good night.